This video was made by Taoping Airlines Math Industry. We hope you enjoy this video and have a wonderful learning experience. Hey, Taoping Airlines Math Industry. So do you remember in the last video when we were learning about slopes? Well, in the last video, we were using Legos as visuals. So, to relate this with graphing a slope or finding a slope, we had to know that there are 3 blocks in the step 0, which is the starting point. Then they add 4 more blocks to get into step 1, and 4 more on to step 2, and 4 more on to step 3, and it goes on and on and on. So that was a visual to find out what was the slope or what was the rule. The slope or the rule was to add 4 more blocks every time you got to another step. There is a formula in mathematics that will help you to find the slope in a step during patterns or while you use patterns that you might have learned in school. So here is the formula. Y equals the slope multiplied by the x-axis plus the y-intercepts. B would represent as y-intercepts. What is y-intercepts? Do you remember in the last video where in step 0 we had 3 blocks? That is the starting point, that is the starting step, and we already have 3 blocks. But as we move on to another step, 4 more blocks are added. So the letter B or y-intercepts is actually known as like the starting point, or 3, 2, 1, go! The race has started. That is our starting point. The other symbols is the slope multiplied by the x-axis. Well, x is always going to stay as x, but the slope is going to become a coefficient. Like here is x right here, and that m right here is going to be like a number. So now it will be represented as 2x. But remember, the slope is the number right before the variable. Here's an example problem. So here's our problem. Y equals 2x plus 4. Well, in this kind of math, it kind of breaks the rules, because this doesn't really follow order of operations. Because we have to do something about that positive 4 first, because that is what B represents, or y-intercepts. That is our starting point. So, we know that y is going to be on the 0 line, which is the y-axis. So here is 0. So 0, positive 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is our starting position. And the point for our starting position is 0, 4. X is 0, y is 4. X 0, y 4. So then we also have to do that 2x. So with the 2x, we can assure that we can say that is rise divided by run, or y divided by x, because that is saying rise, run, then rise, run, rise, run, rise, run. Hey, and it's snowing. So just like the stairs, when we do rise divided by run, 2x is saying we rise to, then since we have nothing filled for x, we're going to always say it's going to be 1. So 2, rise up 2, x is 1. Rise up 2, x is 1. Rise up 2, x is 1. So the only thing we have on our graph is the starting point. So if we rise up 2, 1, 2, and here's 1. Rise up 2, go right 1. Then we do it again. Rise up 2, go up 1. Rise up 2, go up 1, and so on. So it'll keep going on and on. So in the past video, we were using Legos, but with the formula y equals mx plus b, we can find what the rule is or what the slope is without using the visual. This is what the line is going to look like. So let's point out the plots. Have 0, 4, then we do 1, 1, 2, then we do 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 6, then we do 2, 8, then we do 3, 12, and so on. So now we know how many steps we're going and how many blocks there are. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines Math Industry. Like and subscribe. Taoping Airlines, mission out.